Hello and welcome guys back to another Flutter episode. I'll start from where I left off in the previous tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a pie chart in Flutter. Let's get started. First let's go to lib and right click it and say new and select dart file. We'll call this pie example. Next thing, inside the py example.dart we'll have our live template. Just like that. Okay. Next thing, let's make a class. We'll call this class sales, and inside it we'll have a int year, int sales, and charts, dot where we have to have the chart library dependency implemented in this form. For that we'll go here and we'll copy this from here and paste it here, just like that. And next thing, we'll have charts dot color we'll save this and we'll say charts dot color, just like that. Next thing, we'll make a constructor. We'll say this dot year, this dot sales, and we'll have this dot color inside the constructor, just like that. Next thing, in the state my app we'll make a list of sales called data, and we'll make another list. We'll have charts dot series, and we'll have sales and int placed to it, and we'll call this chart data. Next thing, we'll make a method. We'll have void make data, and inside it we'll have our chart data equals to new list. We'll copy this from here and paste it here and have this. We'll close it. Next thing, we'll have our data equals sales and inside it we'll have a new sales. The year will be Here will be 0, 100, and the sales will be the year will be 0, the year will be 0, and the sales will be 100, and next thing the color will be charts dot material palette dot red dot shade default, like that. Next thing, we'll have another new sales. We'll close this from here and we say new sales, and this time the year will be 1 and the sales will be 75, and the color will be charts dot material palette dot blue dot shade default. And now let's have another new sales, and the year will be 2, sales will be 25, color will be charts dot material palette dot green dot shade default. And finally we'll have another sales. We say new sales, and the year will be 3 and the sales will be 5, and the color will be charts dot material palette dot yellow dot shade default, just like that. Okay, next thing, we'll make this method by having this here. Next thing, we'll have chart data dot add, and we'll have new charts dot series. The ID will be sales, and the data will be our data, and domain FN will be sales, comma underscore, and we'll remove this comma from here, and we'll have an arrow function that points to sales dot year. We'll have this separated from here like this, and here the measure FN will be, we'll copy this from here and paste it here, and we'll say sales dot sales. We'll close this from here, and we'll have a color FN. It will also be equal to sales arrow function sales dot color, just like that. Next thing, we'll have the init state. Inside the init state, we'll have our make data method implemented, just like that. Now we have made the methods and the implementation to make a pie chart. We have added some sales, 4 sales actually, and we've given colors. And now let's go on to the next step. Now the next thing, we'll have our pie chart. We'll say new expanded, and here we'll say new charts dot pie chart, and here we'll give dynamic, and the series list will be chart data, and we'll have an animate as true. This will provide animation for our pie chart, true. And next thing, we'll have animate duration as new duration, and we'll give 5 seconds for it. We'll break this all down to make it look better. Now we have made everything that will make this pie chart. We have provided our methods and our sales and all the data to represent our pie chart. Now it's time to run this inside our application and see it. Let's go to our run pie chart example dot. I'll come back to you when this chart appears in my phone. So this is the app that we built so far. Let's run this one time again to see the animation in effect. That's it. We can see an animated pie chart right now. This is what we built so far. We built an animated pie chart using Flutter material. So this is how we make charts in Flutter. We've used the charts Flutter charts dependency to implement the pie chart right now. So this is how we make a pie chart in Flutter. You can see that the chart will not change because we have put static values to it. We have given static colors, static years, and static sales to the pie chart. So because of that, we see here static pie chart. If you want to make it dynamic, you can add other functionality in your free time. So I hope you got some knowledge of how to implement a pie chart in Flutter using the chart library. And that's it for today's video. I hope you learned a valuable lesson from me today, and I'll see you in another video another day. Until then, goodbye guys, and please take care.